Hi guys, good evening everyone. Yes, good evening guys. How are you all? I hope everyone is doing well. Yes, how's it going guys? Yes, everyone. So today we are here to discuss, like we are already completed with most of the concepts of basic concepts of chemistry. We have covered the 80% of the topics mostly, and you can check if any specific topic is there which you feel you want me to discuss. So you can let me know on the comment section and we'll be discussing about it. Okay, so what we'll be doing today is, guys, we'll be talking about some numericals from your book, right? So from your ISC Class 11 book, and we'll be discussing that, and that book is nothing but that is your RD Madan and Class 11 textbook. So we'll be discussing some questions from that, and you will be getting the complete clarity about that, how to solve these particular type of questions, and you can solve even other questions too. And if you get any doubt, let me know in the next session. Okay guys? Yes. So okay everyone, very good. So let's just start with it. And but before that, obviously those who are new learners here, yes, they are curious to know about their chemistry educator. So guys, I am Manisha Rani, your chemistry educator at Unacademy, and I have enriched 5 years of experience at online and offline platform, and I have done my masters from NIT Warangal and bachelor's from Delhi University. I have cracked IIT JAM, CSIR NET and GATE, and I have given best ranks through, yes, I have given best ranks through my students in NEET and JEE Mains, and I have given over 500 plus selections in NEET and AIMS. And after the JEE Mains, like the last result which has come few days back, so from that I have got my around 870 plus selections in JEE Mains and Advanced, and I am a plus verified tutor, guys. Very good. So this is what it is about me, and let me tell you about our classes now. So if you want to get the notes related to the class, if you want to get to know about the homework, right, if you want to get the class notes, and if you want any particular material, so what you can do, guys, you can join my Telegram channel. And Telegram channel, how you can join it, guys? Yes, you can use either the scan code over here. You can directly join the scan code, like very simply you just have to scan this code and you can join the group, that is Telegram channel, and you will be getting all the information, as well as you can use this link also for joining the classes. Correct guys? Very good. Then let me introduce you about our special classes, guys. So as the name itself says, special classes, so something is going to be special, and it is not something, there are many things which are special about it. What and all are those, guys? The first thing is, you can learn from your favorite educators for free. Yes, you can engage with educators via polls, you can clear your doubts in the live special classes. Yes, very good. So let me tell you about our special class timetable, which is going to, like, for the classes which is going to be there in the future as in like in the July month itself. So 18 July, you will be having 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. numericals on atomic structure, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. modern periodic table, and here by mistake it is there. So again 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. you will be having hydrogen bonding lecture, which is on 29th July. Yes, very good guys. So this is our special class timetable. Now talking about the Unacademy subscription features, guys, because if you take the subscription of Unacademy, what it brings to you? Yes, so there are so many benefits, guys. What and all are the benefits? First thing is, you can learn live from the comfort of your home. You don't have to go out, you don't have to step out unnecessarily to, like, from your home. And because what happens, all of you guys can relate with it, when you go out, right, for the classes, like the time of travel is going to be there, then you'll be sitting with your friends, and the time, like, see, I'm not saying that sitting with friends is a time waste, but like what you can relate is that because of the so much hectic schedule, you have a school, then you have a classes and everything. If you go out, because of that, you get a less time for self study. Yes, so what you have to know, if you are studying at the comfort of your home, you get more time for the self study, because how many hours you are studying, yes, how many hours you are studying at any institute, like offline, online, anywhere, you require a time for self study as well. And if you study from our Unacademy platform, yes, from us, What you get an extra time for your self study, and yes, you will be able to excel in whatever exam you are going to prepare. So yes, this is the key. Then other than that, what you have to know, you will be getting unlimited access to all the courses. Yes, if once you subscribe for one course, like, you are going to get unlimited access. Then top educators of India, they are on the one platform. You don't have to go for a particular subject here or other subject there. You don't have to spread out like this. What you have to know is very simple, guys. Yes, you have all the best educators present on one platform itself. Then you have a regular doubt clearing session. Doubt clearing and answer writing sessions are there. There is an exhaustive coverage of syllabus that we do. There is a complete mentorship and guidance throughout. You get the study material in the PDF format. You get all the practice tests. Yes, and yes, you have the live test series, guys. This is also a very important thing for you to know, that yes, what you can understand, guys, the live test series. Yes, live test series is very important for us. Why it is important? Because say you have learned a particular concept, but if you have learned that particular concept, it doesn't guarantees that you are going to solve all the questions from the concept. Why? Because it requires a practice. Everything requires practice. It's not like something we said that okay, this is the statement, this is the law, you will be able to solve all the questions from the law. Not necessary. Why? Because if you will practice it, then only you will get it. You understood the concept very well. Understanding concept is good, but how many questions you are going to practice, that's going to help. So live test series bring that thing for you. What is that? You will be getting the many questions for the practice. Yes, you will be getting to know, you will be getting a self analysis, you will understand completely. Hi, sum up with Ridhima. So hi Ridhima, good evening. Very good. So what we'll be doing today, Ridhima, we'll be talking about the numericals related to basic concepts of chemistry. So you stay tuned with us. We'll be discussing many good numericals from your class 11 ISC book, so that you will get clarity that if this type of question will come, how I am going to do. Okay, very good. So, and if you get any doubts also in between, that also you can ask. Like if you have any doubts that related to any specific topic, that also you can ask to me. Okay. So I was telling about the Unacademy subscription feature. So there are so many features related to it, and let me tell you guys, Unacademy Plus subscription price, yes, you get the Unacademy Plus subscription at a very affordable prices, guys. Yes, what you can relate, if you pay for a 12 months, like if you are there for the class, if you are a class 12 student, you can pay for 12 months, and if you can relate with the amount that you are paying, you are just hardly paying rupees 25 per session, and which is amazing. You will be getting the quality education in a very less price, guys, along with all the benefits. So yes, this is for our class 12, and for class 11 you have again the price list, which is again very affordable. And if you will be using my code, which is MRIS10, guys, you will be getting instant 10% discount. Already the prices are very affordable, but if you will use my code MRIS10, you will get instant 10% discount, guys. Very good. Now without wasting a time, we'll be starting with the questions related to the, yes, basic concepts of chemistry. So Ridhima, how you like this unit, basic concepts of chemistry? Tell me. Yes, are you able to solve the questions from it, Ridhima? So the first question that we'll be learning here is going to be related to a concept, and which is normality as well as a redox titration. Let's just discuss that, guys. So the question is from your textbook only, which is example 3. Really nice, very good. So let's just discuss one question. So the question is 2.65 grams. So this is from the questions from your book only, but mainly the students face difficulty in these type of questions, and that's why we are discussing all of them. So I have brought that questions, and I'll be writing the question so that you will get the time to analyze that. Okay, this is the formula, that is the formula, this is how I'm going to do. So 2.6 gram of a monoacid base was dissolved, in water. Mole concept, you felt some questions difficult. We'll be discussing many questions related to mole concept, Ridhima, and the topic is going to get clear by the end of the class. Okay, so the first question we are discussing regarding the normality and redox titration concept, and then we'll talk about many questions related to mole concept as well. So the question is 2.65 gram of monoacid base was dissolved in water to form 500 ml of the solution. Yes, then 20 ml of the solution required, 12 ml of N/6 HCl solution. So this is an example from your textbook only, guys. So 20 ml, so this is example 3 from the book itself. So what you can relate, yes, 12 ml of N/6 HCl solution, calculate the equivalent mass, and the molecular mass of the base. So I want everyone to read this question once. I'm giving 30 seconds and then we'll start solving it. Yes, everyone read this question and tell me, are you able to understand how to do it? Yes. So the question is 2.65 gram of monoacid. So first of all, everyone knows what is monoacid, guys. Yes. Tell me. The monoacid is the one which, yes, monoacid base they have written. So what do you mean by monoacid base? It's a base which gives only one OH minus ion. So the basis, yes, what you can relate is that the acidity of base they have given is 1. Okay. So they have given the mass of a base which you dissolved in water to form 500 ml of solution. You got the 500 ml of solution. Now they are saying you are taking 20 ml of the solution is required for the 12 ml. Yes, you require for 12 ml of N/6 HCl solution. So basically what you are doing, you are doing neutralization reaction. You are taking acid, reacting with the base, and what you are getting, guys, you are getting salt plus water. You will be getting that. So you are reacting your acid with the base, and tell me, guys, when you have two things, an acid and a base, so when they are going to completely neutralize each other, when they both have a same concentration, yes or no? Tell me, guys, if you have an acid concentration more than base, so obviously it won't be able to neutralize it completely. If you have a base concentration more than acid, again it won't be able to neutralize completely. So for an acid base reaction, guys, always remember, yes, for acid base reaction, the milli equivalents of acid will be always equal to milli equivalents of base. So the milli equivalents of acid will be equal to always milli equivalents of base. Or we can relate the concentration of acid will be equal to concentration of base. So concentration of acid will be equal to concentration of base. Correct, guys? Very good. Why I considered milli equivalent only specifically, not the molarity and all? Because in the question they are talking about the normality. Can you see that? N/6. N is the symbol of normality. Okay. And they are also asking me to calculate equivalent mass and molecular mass of base. Okay. So this is what they are asking me to do. So what you have to know, how we can relate milli equivalents. So milli equivalents, you can find it out. N1 V1 is equal to N2 V2. Means normality into volume. Why? Because tell me, guys, everyone, number, yes, number of gram equivalents, how you calculate? Tell me. Number of gram equivalents, everyone know how we calculate number of gram equivalents? Everyone must be knowing, yes, Riddhima, how we calculate number of moles. Number of moles we calculate as given mass divided by molar mass, correct? But how we calculate the number of gram equivalents? We calculate it as given mass divided by equivalent mass. Yes, and how we get equivalent mass? Equivalent mass is nothing but, tell me everyone, equivalent mass is nothing but molar mass divided by n factor. Yes, equivalent mass is nothing but molar mass divided by n factor. And what is this n factor, guys? N factor is equal to acidity for bases. Yes, n factor is equal to acidity for bases. It is equal to basicity For acids, acidity means what, guys? Acidity means the number of OH minus ions a base can give. Basicity means number of H plus ions an acid can give. Now you will be getting this confusion that why I am saying for a base acid, like it's something like you are talking about how much your sweet thing is salty, right? You must be thinking that, but there is a reason behind it, guys, that why you're saying acidity for bases. The reason is because how many OH minus ion your base is going to give, that many only H plus ion it can accept, and that many only water molecules can be formed. So acidity you can relate, why? Because how many OH minus ion your base gives, that many only H plus ions are accepted. Basicity, what you can relate, number of H plus ions that acid can give, and this is also equal to charge on cation for salt. Correct? Very good. So what we can relate this, there is one way to calculate number of gram equivalents is this, given mass divided by equivalent mass. Another way how you can calculate number of gram equivalents is, you know what is normality. Tell me, Ridhima, you know what is normality? Yes, which is nothing but number of gram equivalents divided by volume of solution in liter. Correct? So if you want to calculate number of gram equivalents, and normality is given to you, so you can do that normality, and this is volume. So number of gram equivalents you can get N into V will be equal to number of gram equivalents. Correct, guys? Very good. So I can relate that. I can get by N multiplying normality into volume, I can get number of gram equivalents. And for an acid base reaction, yes, remember that milli equivalents of acid, or we can also relate the number of gram equivalents of acid, which means same. The number of gram equivalents of acid will be equal to number of gram equivalents of base. Till here, any doubt, Ridhima, everyone? Yes. So that we can relate. Now let's just use whatever things are given in the formula. Very simple. Yes, like whatever things are given in the question and what is the formula, we'll be just using that. So what they gave to me in the question, yes, they gave the volume of base. So I can relate N1 into V1 is equal to N2 into V2, and here I can consider this as a base and this I can consider as acid. So if you want, you can quickly take a screenshot of this question which is written so that you'll be able to relate. So they said 20 ml of the solution required for 12 ml of N by 6 HCl solution. So for HCl they have given normality also and volume also, but for base they have given only the volume. So I'll be just utilizing that. So they have given 20 ml for the base, N1 I can find it out, and then N2 they have given N by 6 means 1 by 6 because normality, N is the symbol of normality only, and V2 they have given 12. So can I calculate the normality of a base? Yes, the normality of base is going to be nothing but, yes, it is going to be 12 divided by 6 into 20. Correct, guys? If I'll be solving it, what I'll get? 6 1s are 6 2s are 2 1 10, right? So 1 upon 10 you will get 0.1 normal. So if I got the normality, can I calculate the equivalent mass? Yes. So equivalent mass of the base will be very simple. So equivalent mass, how you calculate the N1 you got is the normality. So normality is equal to number of gram equivalents divided by what you can relate, number of gram equivalents divided by volume of solution in liter. If we consider volume of solution as liter only, what you can relate is that it's very simple. Yes, what you can relate is that the number of gram equivalents, I can elaborate it, which is given mass divided by, yes, equivalent mass. So if I know, yes, if I know the normality and if I know the equivalent mass, in this I'm considering as this, like which we can relate, like the volume of solution as 1 liter. Can I find out the equivalent mass, guys? Yes. Tell me, guys. Or there is one more way. If you don't want to do this, you can find out the strength of the base. Yes, you can find out the strength of the base. And how you can find it out? Very simple. It's very simple, guys. Whatever is the mass of base given, divided by what you will be doing, guys, the volume. So mass by volume into, yes, so M by V percentage you can find it out, which is 100. So strength of the base you can find it out as M by V %. So which you will be getting as what, guys? Yes, you will be getting around 5.3 gram. Yes, we'll be getting 5.3 gram per liter, and you can find out equivalent mass as one of the formula is strength divided by, yes, strength divided by normality. This is a shortcut formula, guys, right? If you don't want to do the complex thing, you can relate a shortcut formula. Equivalent mass, one of the ways you can find out strength. Mass by volume into 100, you can find it out, and then what you will get? You will get strength by normality. Strength you have find 5.3, normality is 0.1. You will get the answer, which is around 53. Clear with it, guys? Yes. Tell me, Ridhima, everyone understood that how you will get the equivalent mass? Yes. And if you got the equivalent mass, can you find out the molar mass also? Yes. So equivalent mass is equal to molar mass divided by n factor. Yes. And molar mass how you will get? When you will multiply equivalent mass into n factor. Tell me, Ridhima, understood? You want me to repeat it? Everyone? So equivalent mass is 53 and n factor will be 1, because in the question what they said, yes, you have a monoacid base. Monoacid means, mono means single. It means it is giving single OH minus ion. Getting that, everyone? Yes. So it is giving single OH minus ion. So it is going to have a n factor which I can relate. I'll be using 53 into 1. So the molar mass is also 53. So equivalent mass and molar mass both are 53. So this was one of the difficult question. Now let's just discuss. I hope you got the clarity that number of gram equivalents, how we calculate. Very simple. Given mass divided by equivalent mass or normality into volume. Any way you can find it out. I hope everyone got this clarity. Ridhima, you understood? You want me to repeat anything? Tell me, guys. Everyone. Yes. So let's just do some more questions, guys. Yes, regarding the mole concept, because as all of you are saying that you are facing difficulty in the mole concept. So let's just do a few questions regarding that, and let's see how many of you will be able to do it. Okay, so the question over here is first question, the number of atoms. Question is the number of atoms in 4.25 gram of, yes, 4.25 gram of NH3 is approximately, NH3 is approximately, I'm giving you the option 1 into 10 to the power 23, B is 1.5 into 10 to the power 23, C is you have 2 into 10 to the power 23, and D is you have 6 into 10 to the power 23. So let's just see that who and all will be giving the correct answer. Yes, Ridhima, what do you think? You can solve this question, everyone? The number of atoms in 4.25 gram of NH3 is. So we'll be doing one difficult question, one easy question, like that we'll be following up. Tell me, guys, number of atoms in 4.25 gram of NH3 is. Everyone should try it. Let's see who will be giving the correct answer. Yes, tell me, Ridhima, what will be the correct answer? Yes, everyone. The number of atom in 4.25 gram of NH3 is approximately how much? Yes, guys. I didn't get the answer. Quickly, everyone should solve it. First thing, that I have to calculate number of atom in what? Very good, Ridhima. And correct answer is D only. Very good. Rest of the people, yes, are you able to understand that the answer is D? Why it is? Because what you can relate, 4.2, like how you calculate number of atoms. So whenever you have to calculate number of atoms, first you check, guys, whether you have to calculate number of atoms in an atom only or a molecule. So here you have to calculate number of atom in a molecule. So when you have to calculate number of atom in a molecule, you have a formula, number of moles into Avogadro number, also into atomicity. Correct. So when you have to calculate what, guys? Number of atoms in a molecule. But if you have to calculate number of atoms in an atom only, just multiply number of moles into Avogadro number. So you can relate very simple. Number of moles, how will calculate? 4.25 divided by ammonia is 17 into Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 to the power 23, and also you will multiply with the atomicity, means the number of atoms present in a molecule. And what is the atomicity of NH3, guys? Yes, 4. Correct. The atomicity of NH3 is 4, so you'll be multiplying to it and you will get the answer. See how you can relate that? It's very simple. You have how you do the calculation easily. Let me tell you. See, this is 4 and this is 17. So if you will calculate also, you will get 4 4s are 16.25 around. So you will get 1 around 1 you will get. So 1 into 6.02. So you will get 6 only. So answer is correct. Absolutely correct. Very good, Ridhima. Let's just do the another question. Yes, let's see who and all will be able to do it regarding the regarding your mole concept only. Let's just discuss that, Ridhima. So the question is very simple. Yes. Okay, so we'll do a question which is going to be little tricky this time, and let's see who and all will be able to do it. Okay, so this is going to be related to the mole concept as well as stoichiometry. So the question is, A plus 2B gives, yes, C. So question is, A plus 2B gives C. 5 moles of A and 5 moles of A and 10 moles of B. Right, what you can relate that? 5 moles of A, or we can say 12 moles of B. 5 moles of A and 12 moles of B will produce, yes, how much amount of C? How much amount of C? So let's just see that who and all will be getting the correct answer for it. So they gave you nothing reaction, they gave you a normal just like that a reaction, and what do you have to do? You have to figure it out that if you are taking 5 moles of A and 12 moles of B, how much, yes, amount of C will be produced. So you A 5 moles of C, options I am giving, A 5 moles of C, P, yes, you will get the 8 moles of C, C 12 moles of C, and D, yes, 10 moles of C, E, okay, 25 moles of C. Let's just see that who will be getting the correct answer. So Ridhima, you have said 25 moles. Let's just see whether it is correct or not. What about rest of the people? Okay, so whenever you get this type of question, what you have to do, guys, first you have to check what reaction is given to you. They have given A plus 2B gives C. It means 1 mole of A requires 2 moles of B. Correct? So if you want to find out how much product will be formed, first you have to find out the limiting reagent, because limiting reagent only is going to decide how much product is going to form. So in the question what they have given 5 moles of A is reacting with 12 moles of B. Okay, very good. So you know that 1 mole of A requires 2 moles of B. So 1 into 5, if you will do 5 moles of A will have obviously 2 into 5 moles of B. So how much? You require 10 moles of B to react with 5 moles. But how much moles are given to you in the question? Tell me. To you in the question they have given 12 moles. So if they have given 12 moles to you, what you can relate is that your B is the excess reagent because it is given more than required, and your A is the, yes, your A is the what? Limiting reagent, because it will get completely exhausted in the reaction. Correct, guys? So it will get completely exhausted in the reaction. So this is my limiting reagent, accordingly only I will tell the product. So if 1 mole of A gives 1 mole of C, so 5 mole of A will give how much moles of C? Yes, Ridhima? Yeah, 5 moles of A will give 5 moles of C only, and that's why the correct answer is going to be A. Got that? Ridhima, everyone? Yes? Tell me guys, so anytime you get a stoichiometry question, first thing is, according to the balanced chemical equation, first you check how much proportion is required for each. Then what things they are given, compare it and get which one is your limiting reagent. And once you found which one is a limiting reagent, what you can do guys, yes, once you found which one is a limiting reagent, you can understand very well, yes, you will be getting. Okay, you want me to explain again? No problem, I'll just tell that. See, what is the question given here? The question is given, this is the equation given, A plus 2B gives C. So this is a balanced chemical equation, yes. A plus, because they have given the number, so it's a balanced chemical equation, you have to relate only. Okay, so A plus 2B gives C. And they are saying in the question that when you take 5 moles of A and 12 moles of B, right, it will produce how much amount of C. So it's a stoichiometry related question. So how you can find it out? Always, what you have to do, whatever equation is given to you. So this is the equation given to me. First, I will compare according to the balanced chemical equation, right? That 1 mole of A according to balanced chemical equation requires 2 moles of B. Yes or no? This point is clear. According to balanced chemical equation, 1 mole of A requires 2 mole of B. Correct. So if in the question it is given 5 moles to me, so 5 moles of A will require how much? If you are multiplying 5 to this side, to the left side, you will multiply 5 to the right side also. So 5 moles of A will give 10 moles of B. Like 5 moles of A require 10 moles of B. Yes or no? Very good. So 5 moles of A will require 10 moles of B. But how much it is given to me in the question? It is given that 5 moles of A is reacting with 12 moles of B. Correct. So it means your 5 moles of A will react only with 10 moles and rest will be remaining as the excess. So it means your B is given to me in excess. Your B is given to me in excess and A will get completely exhausted, because once 5 moles will react, there will be no moles, right, of A to remain, will be remaining in the reaction to react with the B. Are you getting that? So with this we got to know that your A is a limiting reagent, because it will get completely exhausted in the reaction. Like for example, I'll give you a very simple, say if you want to make burgers, Ridhima. So what you have to know, you say if you have 5 buns and 4 patty, you will be able to make how many burgers? Tell me, if you have 5 buns and 4 patty, how many burgers you will be able to make from it? Yes, you will be able to make how many burgers if I'll provide you 5 buns and 4 patty? Tell me, you'll be able to make only 4 burgers, no? Why? Because to make one burger, you require both of the things, right? So if you have 5 buns and 4 patty, you will be able to make only 4 burgers, because patty will get exhausted. So who is deciding? Who is deciding that how much product will be formed? The one which gets exhausted, right? And the one which gets exhausted is called as limiting reagent. So always how much product will be formed is going to be decided by a limiting reagent, which is nothing but the substance which is given in the less quantity than required. For 5 buns you require 5 patty, but it is given less, so this is my limiting reagent and this only is going to decide. Now what you can relate, with 5 moles you require only 10 moles, but in the question it is given to me is 12 moles. So 12 moles is more than the 10. So it means this is more than how much it is required. So this is your excess reagent, but this is given less only in comparison to B. So obviously this is your limiting reagent. Correct, Ridhima? So if this is my limiting reagent, this is going to decide how much C will be formed. So I compared again with the equation. 1 mole of A gives 1 mole of C. If I compare with it, 1 mole of A gives 1 mole of C. So 5 mole of A will give how many moles of C? 5 moles of C only. Let's just do one more question like this only and see whether you understood the concept clearly or not. Yes, let's just see that. Okay, so how you can compare always, like you can compare mass to mass, mole to mole, everything you can compare it. So let me give you one question here. The question is, if 0.5 mole of BaCl2 is mixed with 0.2 mole of Na3PO4, which is sodium phosphate. So if 0.5 mole of barium chloride is mixed with 0.2 mole of sodium phosphate, the maximum number of moles of barium phosphate, yes, that can be formed is let me give you the options. Before that, I'll give you the equation. So they have given you already the balanced chemical equation. If it is not given, you have to balance by yourself. So 3BaCl2 plus 2Na3PO4, yes, gives what? Ba3PO4 twice plus, yes, 6NaCl. So this is what they have given you, the balanced equation, and you have to find it out how many number of moles of Ba3PO4 twice will be formed. So you have to do exactly the same way only, and you have the options A 0.7, B 0.5, C 0.3, D 0.1. Let's just see whether you will be able to get the correct answer or not. Yes, everyone. So the reaction only looks complex. You have to do the same manner only. You have to compare. First you will compare both the reactants according to the equation, and you will find it out which one is given in the less quantity, which one is a limiting reagent, and after that you will compare your limiting reagent to the barium phosphate, and you will get to know how much amount will be formed. Everyone should try it, guys. Let's see who and all will be getting the correct answer. Let's just see who and all will be giving the correct answer, guys. Quickly, everyone should solve it. Okay, your answer is coming 0.4. No problem, Riddhima. Let's just relate. So first, how will be solving this question? First, I have to relate with the balanced chemical equation. So this is the equation given to me. 3BaCl2 plus Na3PO4. Right, this is what it is given, plus 2Na3PO4 plus 2Na3PO4. Let's just understand. You will get, maybe you have done little calculation mistake. So 3BaCl2 plus 2Na3PO4 gives what? According to the equation, Ba3PO4 twice plus 6NaCl. Plus 6NaCl. Now if you will compare accordingly, what you can relate is that 3 moles of BaCl2 react with 2 moles of Na3PO4. Okay, let's just check, Anubhav, what you got the correct answer or not. So 3 moles of BaCl2 reacts with 2 moles of Na3PO4. Correct. So 1 mole of BaCl2 will react with 2/3 mole of Na3PO4. Correct. Can I relate with that? Because 3 mole you can write as 1 into 3. Correct. And if you will, this 3 will go this side, so it will come in the division. So you can relate that. Very simple. So what we can relate is that very simple, that 3 moles of BaCl2 reacts with the 2 moles of Na3PO4. So 1 mole will react with the 2 by 3 moles of Na3PO4. But BaCl2, how much they have given? 0.5 mole. 0.5 mole of BaCl2 will react with how many moles of Na3PO4? Let's just see that. They have given 0.5. So if you will multiply over here 0.5 mole of NaCl, 1 into 0.5 is 0.5 only. Even here you have to multiply with the 0.5. Correct? So I will get the answer. So 0.5, if you will remove the points, you will get 5 by 10, 1 by 2. Yes. So 1 by 2, 2 and 2 you will get 1 by 3, and you will require 0.33 moles of Na3PO4. So with 0.5 moles of BaCl2, you require 0.33 moles of Na3PO4. Yes or no, Riddhima, Anubhav, everyone? With 0.5 moles of BaCl2, you require 0.33 moles of Na3PO4. But how many they have given in the question? They have given to me 0.2 mole. Correct? They have given to me only 0.2 mole. So which one will be the limiting reagent? Tell me. Your sodium phosphate will be the limiting reagent. Correct, guys? Your limiting reagent will be the sodium phosphate, because it is given. Yes, it is given less than. Yes, it is given less than how much it is required. So now I'll be comparing sodium phosphate to get the answer. You know that 2 moles of sodium phosphate gives 1 mole of Ba3PO4. Can I compare with it? 2 moles of Na3PO4 sodium phosphate, yes, gives 1 mole of Ba3PO4 twice. Can I say that 2 mole of Na3PO4 according to balanced chemical equation only, always you have to check, gives 1 mole of Ba3PO4 twice. Yes, so 1 mole will give 1 by 2 mole of Ba3PO4, and here they have given 0.2 mole. Yes, they have given 0.2 mole of Na3PO4. So you will 1 by 2 into 0.2. So how much you will get, guys? 2 and 2 will get cut, and you will get, yes, 1 by 10, that is 0.1 mole of Ba3PO4 twice. It means which is the correct answer? Option D. Yes. Clear with it? Very good, Anubhav. Everyone, Riddhima, you understood what answer will be the correct answer? So always whenever you are doing a question like this, Riddhima, Anubhav, everyone, yes, what you have to do is first, whatever is the balanced chemical equation given, first you compare according to it. So I compare according to it, that according to this 3 mole require this, but what is given to me in the question, according to this much will be the requirement, but this is given less, more than, yes, like this is given, what you can relate, yeah, this is given more, like this requirement is more, but it is given less in the question. So if it is given less in the question, it is a limiting reagent. Now I will compare this limiting reagent only to get the product. Very good. Yes, Anubhav and Riddhima, you have done calculation mistake. See, I got to know only that you must have done calculation mistake only, and I hope everyone understood this, and now there is no doubt. Okay, now let's just do one more question quickly and see who and all will be giving the correct answer. Yeah, regarding it. Okay, one more question quickly regarding the mole concept. Okay, so the question is, it says, Anubhav, Riddhima, let's see who will be giving the correct answer. So 0.44 gram of colorless oxide X, yes, colorless oxide X of nitrogen gives 2 to 4 ml at STP. The compound is, so it's a very good and important question. The compound is NOA, BN2O, CN2O4, DN2O5. Let's just see who and all will be giving the correct answer. Yes, Riddhima and Anubhav, you guys should try it. Very good question, important question. You can relate with it easily. And I can remind one thing. Yes, if you guys facing difficulty, Riddhima and Anubhav, what you can do, you can go through my topic which I have taught in the class. You can check the class 11 playlist. In that we have discussed stoichiometry and mole concept. So if you will go through that classes, you will get complete clarity. Okay, and here I can give you one hint also. Remember, which I discussed in my class also, that 1 mole of any, yes, so 1 mole of any substance, so colorless oxide X, which is gas, they have mentioned, of nitrogen gives this and all. Now every time remember that 1 mole of any substance is equal to its atomic mass, which is also equal to its Avogadro number, which is also equal to 22.4 liter volume gas, like if it is gas, and that is to at STP. So if the substance is gas, the volume of it is going to be 22.4 liter and at STP. So try to get what will be the answer for it. The question given is 0.44 gram of colorless oxide X, they have mentioned in the bracket gas, of nitrogen gives 2 to 4 ml at STP. The compound is, yes, everyone should try quickly. Let's see who will give the correct answer. If you're facing difficulty, like I have given you this hint also, you can think about it. So I'll be just waiting for more 30 to 40 seconds and then we'll start solving it together. Okay, no need to worry. Okay, so okay guys, let's just solve it together. So what they have given, that 0.44 gram of colorless oxide of nitrogen gives 2 to 4 ml volume at STP. Yes, so 0.44 gram has a 224 ml volume at STP. Now, can I relate over here that you know that 1 ml, yes, so you have 0.44 gram have 224 volume at STP. So 1 ml will have how much mass? Can you relate that? I can take 0.44 divided by 2 to 4 grams. Yes or no? 1 ml will have this much and 22400 ml. Why I am considering that? Because remember, 22.4 liter is there for 1 mole. 1 mole of any gas requires 22.4 liter volume. And that I'll convert in ml. So 22.4 into 1000. I will get 22400 ml. So I want to get to know the moles. So 22400 ml will have how much mass? Very simple, 0.44 divided by 224 into 22400. So you will cancel it. Yes, 224 0.44, you got 44 gram is the mass of oxide, right? And 1 mole have its atomic mass also. So what you will do, you will check the options. Yes, now you will go to the options and check which option is having the atomic mass equal to 44. Yes, Ridhima, Anubhav will check which option is having atomic mass equal to 44 and that will be the answer. So here NO 14 plus 16, no, this is not my option. N2O 14 into 2 plus 16, yes, so 28 plus 16, how much it is? 44. So this is my correct answer. If you will check, this is also not 44, this is also not 44. So the correct answer is B, which is N2O. Correct. What I did first, what value they have given, I compared according to this relation. So this relation is, guys, bade kaam ki cheez. If you remember this, 90% of the questions you will be able to solve very easily. 1 mole of any substance is equal to atomic mass, which is equal to like the Avogadro number, which is equal to 22.4 liter, which is, yes, at STP. So all these values you can relate and you can get the answer. Very good, Anubhav. So answer is B only. Correct. So this is what we have related, and we discussed many of the questions, good questions related to basic concepts of chemistry today. Now let me give you a little information about our batches, but before that, let's just do one more question. Anubhav, you want to do one more question quickly? Yes, what say? Want to solve one more question? Yes, Ridhima, Anubhav? Yeah? Okay, so let's just do one question quickly and see who and all will be giving the correct answer. So the question is here very simple. It's related to the concentration term. So calculate the molality of solution containing 3 gram glucose dissolved in 3 gram glucose, which is C6H12O6, dissolved in 30 gram of water. Gram of water. Okay, so they have given that, and the options I'll be giving. Let's just see that who will get the answer. It's very simple. You don't have to like think it's anywhere tricky. It's very simple. Quickly try to solve it. The above question that we did, it was little tricky, but here this question is very direct. Just they are asking for molality. Try to recall what is molality formula and just solve it, guys. Yes, let's just see who will get the correct answer. So you have to get, yes, you have to get the correct answer for the molality. Till the time I can give you a hint what is molality formula. Molality formula is given mass divided by molar mass of solute into 1000 divided by, remember it is mass of solvent in grams. So it's very simple if I have given that. Yeah. Very good, guys. Let's just see who and all will be giving the correct answers. Ridhima, Anubhav, everyone. Okay, so what you have to do, you just have to put the values. 3 gram of solute, you are taking 3 gram, so WB is 3 gram, we can mention it. Molar mass of glucose, can you find it out? Molar mass of C6H12O6, guys, what it is going to be? 12 into 6 plus 1 into 12 plus 16 into 6. How much you will get? You will get 180 gram per mole. Okay, 3 by 180 into 1000 divided by, yes, 30 grams. So you can relate 110, yes, and you'll be solving it. This will get done. So 100 divided by 18, how much value you will get? Yes, 3 divided by 180, you have, yes, 3 divided by 180, then you have 1000 divided by 30, so you will get around 0.56 molality. I hope everyone got this thing clear. Anubhav, Ridhima, everyone. Very good. So you just have to solve here. Now let me give all of you information about our ongoing batches, guys. So what you can relate is that very simple. From the 6th July, we have started with the Achievers batch. Yes. And what you can relate is that is for ISC Class 12. And from the 6th July itself, we started for the Brahmastra, like we started the Brahmastra batch, which is for the class 11. So which and all teachers are taking the classes for it, guys? So I am taking the chemistry classes over there. Yes, the classes are every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 4 to 5 p.m. Muhana Thara ma'am takes the physics classes, which is every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 5:15 to 6:15 p.m. So this is followed by my class. And then biology and maths, like what you can relate to that, biology and maths, they are taken by the respective teachers. Okay, now if I tell you about what you have to know, that your Unacademy subscriptions, they are at very affordable prices, guys, because what you can understand is that you will be getting the exhaustive coverage of syllabus. Like exhaustive coverage of syllabus will be done. And if I talk about Unacademy Plus subscription plans for ISC Class 11, if you see that for more months you are going to take the subscription, the lesser it is going to be. Like for 24 months it is around 33,000. 18 months it's around 27,000. 12 months it is around 19,000, like 20,000. So you can relate that. For more months you are going to take subscription, more it is going to be. And what you have to know, if you take a subscription for class 11, the subscription for class 12 is absolutely free, guys. Let me introduce you about our community. So guys, we have our community on our Unacademy platform, where you never miss any update from your favorite educator. You get the session notes, you get the practice material, everything on our community. Yes, and you can share your feedback directly with the educator via polls. Like many times, like I ask that which and all topic you guys want me to discuss. So this information where we get in the community. So you can also be a part of it. Yes, so these are all things we have got to know. If anyone is having any doubts, anything anyone want to understand, and if anyone have any doubt particularly to the numericals of basic concepts of chemistry, so what you have to do, guys, you can comment on the, yes, you can comment below the video and you can let me know, and I'll be solving that in the next class, or I'll be commenting on the video, so you can relate that. Yes, so if you have any doubt, anything, just let me know, right, and we'll be doing that. So make sure, guys, you guys are practicing it, you guys are following it. So we are completed with the basic concepts of chemistry, and if you feel any other topic you want me to discuss, just let me know that. So okay, guys, we'll be meeting in the next session then. Thank you all of you. Bye bye. Thank you, guys. Bye everyone. Thank you, guys. Bye. Bye Riddhima. Bye Anubhav. Bye everyone. Yes, guys.